ladies and gentlemen, Brian Schreck. For the Wolfman up there, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlethems, welcome to Honky Talkin with your host with the most names, Tyler Lance Walker Gill.
I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see you're my spotlight guy. Well, I won't be much when you get through with me. Look, I'm going downstairs. No, I'm not. Well, I'm losing weight and turning mighty pale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, how are you? And it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. What's in here? Well, I thought the day I met you, you were meek as a lamb. That's booze, just the kind to fit my dreams and plans. Well, now the pace we're living takes the wind from the sails. Hi, how are you? And it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. The VIP section. I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. Well, I won't be much when you get through with me. Oops. Well, I'm losing weight and turning mighty pale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Honky Talkin! Fuck yeah, shit, dude. I am hard as a rock. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Honky Talkin, the best place in town to beat the summer heat, just so long as you're willing to trade the heat for the smell of pig shit. You cool with that? Then fine. But also one of the AC units is down, so it's a little warm in here. Sorry about that. It's no big deal. I'm your host with the most names, Tyler Lance Walker Gill. Give it up one more time for me. Thank you, Spotlight Guy. That's enough. You can turn that off now. He doesn't know how to turn it off. It's on the back. Yeah. We're docking your pay for that, okay? Just so you know, right off the bat. And give it up one more time for the Wolfman over there. How about that? How's it going, boys? We got Steve Sturgill. Did you see? One more time. Let's go back over there one more time, Kate. See, Steve's over there. We're chilling. Steve, I'm going to need your gigantic head out of the way in just a minute. Not yet, but, just be ready. Folks, I don't know if you've noticed this, but things are a little bleak at the moment. The war in Iran is raging on. Gas prices are creeping up slowly to $4 again. Mitch McConnell's still alive. Everything's a little fucked, okay? It's for this reason that from now on, this is 2 weeks in a row, so maybe not from now on, but from now on, I think I'm going to start the show with just a little bit of good news. Do you guys like that? You like some good news? Okay. Well, this week, my favorite news story, hands down, was Andrew Tate getting arrested again. Yeah. And this time in his cutest mom outfit. I think he got that at Penny's or Kohl's. I've seen it at both places. Now, I'm going to assume most of this crowd doesn't know who this fuckwad is because you're not 19-year-old boys who were raised by an iPad. So, in case you're unaware, does everyone know who this guy is? Okay, we're all media literate. Well, if you don't know who he is, Andrew Tate is a rapist and sex trafficker who makes money on the internet telling boys that they're better than women, all while having this face and head on his body. Isn't that something? Sorry for the jump scare there, my bad. I'm just saying, if we can get a little bit of good news every week, last week was Lindsey Graham, this week is this fuckhead, next week, Mitch McConnell, baby. Keep those fingers crossed, all right? More on that later. Let's give a shout out to the rest of the crew tonight. Most importantly, our Spotlight Guy. Spotlight Guy, what's your name? Gary, he said. Sounded like Jake, but I'm sure you said Gary. I have a headshot for you, but it's over there. I'll get it to you at the break. Do you know who Andrew Tate is? Yeah, you're a big fan. Oh, fuck. I knew I picked the wrong guy. It's all right. We'll work it out of him. Hey, and give it up for the return of DJ Casey on the ones and twos, a.k.a. DJ Mouse. I like yours better. I think you're doing it better than the guy.
Thank you.
We're excited to have you back, buddy. It's been a couple of weeks.
I'm excited to be back.
It's good to have you. Are you ready to get weird tonight?
I was born ready to get weird.
I was born weird, brother. I was born very weird. And of course, we have Matt back there on the camera. Give it up for Matt. Now, Matt is streaming this show out to the internet, so theoretically out to every human being on the globe. Now, how many of those human beings are tuned in right now watching the show, Matt? 3! Hey, we've got at least twice that in the room tonight, so that is a win for me. I was talking to Hal Dottie backstage, and I was showing him the YouTube, and he was getting a little jealous of our views. Some of them had upwards of 60, so pretty good if you ask me. Let's get that Venmo code up for the folks at home, or let's not. They never use it. All right, people, we got to dive right in. We have a great show tonight. Let me tell you what we have in store. Our musical guest is making, I believe, his 4th appearance on the show tonight, and in my opinion, if he keeps that up, it's going to really negatively affect his career. Hal Dottie is back tonight. I'm a big Hal Dottie fan. Very excited for that. Our second guest is the self-proclaimed hemp queen in these parts, founder of 502 Hemp and host of the Hempin' Happiness podcast. Dee Dee Taylor's in the house tonight. Yeah. That means we're talking about weed, baby. And because we're talking about THC this evening, of course we have to do a set of classic weed songs. That's why AI made me look so old amongst all that weed. I don't know. I think it's slowly killing me.
You ever smoked weed before?
Sorry, I just hit my RuPaul button there. Now, what we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna play Sleep's Dope Smoker all the way through. Are you guys excited? No, you're not. And that's how I can tell that there are 0 Sleep fans in the crowd. Because if there were Sleep fans in the crowd, we would have all just heard them involuntarily orgasm. See,
The sleep fans would have gotten it. You know what I mean? Anyway, no, we're going to do some weed songs. And because I put that on the flyer this week, I did have a moment where I got a little worried that the crowd might be full of undercover cops who are coming to bust me. And that moment was brought to me directly by marijuana. So that's nice. You guys aren't cops, right? No. Right? All right, here's everything else you need to know tonight. We all get paid in tips on this show, so when I come around in the big old tip hat, that means it's time to cough up some dough. That's how we keep the show free. If you don't have cash, you can Venmo my ass. If you miss the tip jar altogether, my wife's going to come around with it a second time, but you can also throw money in the tip pumpkin back there by the hot dogs. Speaking of, the Tyler Lance Roller Grill is open. You don't have to shoot the hot dogs now. Those dogs are the cheapest dogs in fucking town. Every week, I go up the street to the Dirty Kroger and find the best dog deal I can find. This week, once again, and forever maybe, it's Ballpark hot dogs. You just can't beat that deal. Are you guys enjoying the Ballpark hot dogs? No, we're very sick of them. Too fucking bad. I don't know what to tell you about that. The dogs are 1 for $3, 2 for $5. It's the best damn dog deal in town. We're on the honor system back there, so put some money in the pumpkin or pay via that Venmo code back there. And I think that, obviously, hot dogs are the perfect snacks for the munchies. Nice little tubes of wet meat, baby. And of course, because this is a free show, I would love to sell you guys some merch. Unfortunately, I can't really afford the upfront cost of merch right now since everything's so fucking expensive. So instead, I'm just going to hand out some shitty stickers that I print up every week that are relevant only tonight, and even then, just barely. Now, these stickers are just like the American democratic system. They fall apart surprisingly easy. Doesn't take much at all. Way less than you'd think. Now, my wife's going to hand those out to the big tippers during the Wolfman set, so if you want one, you got to throw up a little extra dough for that, and please stick these fucking things near a toilet somewhere. That's where they're intended to be. Lastly, go follow us on social media. Tell your friends to do the same. I guess we care about that, but what I really care about is there's at least 6 of you here in the room tonight on a Tuesday night, so give yourselves a hand for coming out. Thank you. Okay, that's enough for you guys. All right, it looks like we're ready to move on, but first, a quick word from our sponsors this evening. Straights and gays, thems and theys, this portion of the program is brought to you by the longest-standing sponsor of this show, the Herald, to my Kumar, Mr. Matthew Mead. Give it up for Matthew. He's given us, it has to be hundreds of thousands of dollars at this point over the years. Now, friends, as you may know, this coming Monday is the biggest Germantown holiday of the year, the Dainty Fest. Please hold your applause. And unsurprisingly, there's been some controversy surrounding the Dainty deep inside the folds of the Germantown Schnitzelberg Facebook group, which, by the way, if you spend any time on Facebook, it should be spent here. Is anyone in this group? Yeah, it's a fucking madhouse in there. It rules. It's the best place in town. Now, anyway, here's the tea. So Franny's, the seafood restaurant, is selling tickets for the Dainty Front Row experience for $115. Now, this includes a 3-course meal, 2 hours of an open bar, and you're greeted upon arrival with a little bologna slider. Fucking precious, honestly. And I do think it's a pretty good deal. They're like right there, good view of all the shit, whatever, you know. Pretty good. Now, a lot of people are upset about this, saying it's pricing out locals, it's a cash grab, the Dainty used to be for the working class, yada, yada, yada. What those people fail to realize is that the Dainty died with George Houck 6 years ago. It's time to stop giving a fuck. We just gotta cash in, right? Right? Okay, well, you guys might not agree with me, but Matthew certainly does, because for this year's Dainty, he's going to be right up the street at Knock Bar, where he's offering the Dainty Back Row experience. That's nice. Now, from here, your view of the event will be slightly obstructed by, give or take, 90, 95 shotgun homes. Not a great view from the Knock Bar. You can almost hear it. There's no food, definitely no open bar, but there's also no cover charge. So you might be wondering what differentiates this from any other normal day at the Knock Bar. We're calling it the Dainty Back Row Experience. So that's Monday, if you'd like to come to that. All right, let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen, this next portion of the show is brought to us by our biggest fan, and I mean that physically. This man is a giant. He actually doesn't care much for the show. Give it up for Tim DeLonge, everybody. Now, I don't think Tim's here tonight. He paid me for this. Well, he told me he wanted to pay me in person for this ad. So I wrote it, and then he texted me, he said, I'm not going to be there. I'm not, do it next week. And I said, no, I'm getting $40 out of you for this. So you may be wondering about Tim DeLonge. Hey, isn't that the guy who rents out a shitty motel for his weirdo music festival? Yes, that's correct. But that's not what this is about. Tim decided not to throw his motel music festival this year because everything is a little too expensive and he's broke. And actually, that is exactly what this ad is about. Now that Tim's broke, he's back to picking up shifts at one of Louisville's last great institutions, Left Field Lounge, everybody. We've all been to Left Field Lounge? Okay, the real alcoholics have. And there's a few of us here tonight. Okay, well, if you've never been to Left Field Lounge, it makes Knock Bar look like Canary Club. Does that make sense? It's fancy place. Anyway, Tim wanted me to sound the alarm to any of you daytime drunkards out there who need a place to pound cheap beers and try not to get stabbed. And I'll tell you what, when I was still drinking, that was the dream. That's what I was always looking for, you know? Tim's at Left Field every Monday, every Tuesday, and every other Saturday. So go find him, mention this ad. Tim will buy you your first shot, but he gets to choose the shot. So I hope you like tortilla, which is, I don't even know how they call it tequila, but apparently they do. Oh, and of course, bring some ones for gambling. All right, that's for Tim DeLonge. Okay, Wolfies, let's get our musical guest up here. Give it up for Hal Doughty. Hit it, band. Hey, hold on. Hey, wait, Hal, just hang one second. I got one more ad to read while you get ready, okay?
Okay. I just wanted to say hi.
just
hi, everybody.
You know, just hang tight is all I'm saying. Okay, while he's getting
Tyler
ready.
doesn't like it when people interrupt him.
I just fly right off the handle.
I think a lot of times people probably have to tune up a guitar or something. I just got to hit play.
I know, you got to know that. I got to read this ad, though. I got to do it.
Okay.
Otherwise, my OCD will make
Yeah,
me
like
think
I said,
that
he
my
really
mom's
doesn't like it
gonna
when
die
people interrupt him.
Okay. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this portion of the program is brought to you tonight by Long Piss Lager, the official beer of Honky Talkin. Now, are there any new people here tonight? No, we've all been here. Okay, so we've all had the piss. Now, this delicious light beer is brought to us by Louisville's own Monarch Beer Company, and every one of these beers you buy puts a little bit of money right into the very shallow pockets of the Wolfmen, which in turn helps keep the show, quote-unquote, free. Every week at halftime, I tell you guys you got just enough time for a short shit or a long piss, and if you drink it right, Long Piss Lager is going to have you pissing longer than you ever thought you could fucking pee, baby. Personally, my lifelong dream has been a longer piss. I've tried and tried. I've just never been able to do it. I was a kid just thinking, how do I pee longer? Well,
take a week off.
I should try
Hold
that.
it for a week. Just do it.
Even a day. Be a man. Take a day
good.
off. Okay.
The 1 week piss is so good.
Well, now I don't have to wait a week because Long Piss Lager has worked this out for me. And at only $6 and 4% alcohol, Long Piss Lager is the perfect Tuesday beer. Please drink it responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Special thanks to Monarch for letting me put piss in the name of one of their very real beers. And for legal and ethical reasons, I have to tell you, no piss was used in the making of Long Piss Lager this week. Okay. All right.
This week. Just this week.
Just this week. I don't know about other weeks. All right, friends, our musical guest does it all. He's a musician, a comedian, a radio host, a podcaster, a Twitch streamer. He's the king of karaoke roulette. And overall, he's one of my favorite fucking people to hang out and watch with a microphone in his hand. I once saw him make WWE superstar Al Snow laugh until he almost peed his pants. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
He was a big fan, and I thought that was amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Hal Doughty.
What's up? There we go. Hey, pal, where you going? Hey, what do you got somewhere to be? What's that like? Is it neat? I've always wondered why someone would walk this direction down this street in a crisp new pair of jeans. Me, I'm like a magazine. I got back issues, and I got front and leg and face issues. Doctor says it's misuse, but I know the truth. Our bodies weren't designed for the abuse of Earth's gravity. One time I licked a battery and saw outside the walls of the confines of this laboratory. They're inside all the mirrors, and yet we carry on. Like the words of that old song by that band that was from Kansas. What were they called? Did you know RuPaul is bald? Do you know what you do if you got mauled by a mountain lion? Are you supposed to try and fight him or just go limp? Hey, a blimp still filled with flammable gas, or is it just hot air in them things? Hey, you're not wearing any rings. Are you skeptical of the deceptive pull of monogamy? Or are you just trying to be a complete person first before you give in to how society thinks the so-called family should look? I could write a book, but nobody's paying me. A Buffy the Vampire style fantasy, but nobody cares about good reads anymore. It's all reality TV. And have you seen what passes for reality to these masses? It's all boiled and concocted. The dialogue's all chopped up and rearranged to the exact right spot in your brain so they keep letting the ads flow into your veins. Not everyone can see it, but I see it. $5 for a cup of coffee? Sure, I'll happily pay that much. What do you gotta wear, some special gold slippers when you're pouring this stuff? They're cooking our brains. I went to the movies, they had these reclining seats, but you couldn't do just your back and not your feet. Maybe I don't want to watch Dunkirk with my feet up in stirrups, Dr. Genius. Can I get you anything from concessions while they message my subconscious with obnoxiously loud Dolby surround surrounding what our programmers are saying while we gobble up whatever muck they've decided we deserve today? Anyway, I'll let you go. Maybe I'll see you down the road. And before you go asking me, let me say, yes, I am angry. Yes, I am sad. And yes, I am going to cut my grass. Yes, I am miserable. Yes, I am lost. And yes, I know my grass is lost. Yes, I am angry. Yes, I am sad. And yes, I am going to cut my grass. Yes, I am miserable. Yes, I am lost. And yes, I know my grass is lost. Yes, I am going to cut my grass. Yes, I am going to cut my grass. Yes, I am miserable. Yes, I am sad. And yes, I am going to cut my grass. Thank you. Thank you very much. When it's time to pay the tab, and all is said and done, and we're poring over regrets of what's led to what we've become, consider one aspect of our doomsday malaise. Can you imagine the aroma of this world's final days? How could we be so impossibly dense to not ensure a more pleasant smelling apocalyptic event? It's gonna stink like hell when the world ends. It's gonna stink like hell when the world ends. Have you been near the grill at the end of the day at a burger place? Have you slammed your garbage bin on a hot summer day? You know that vacuum cleaner smell when it activates the carpet? Or when a gas bubble belches in the asphalt of the La Brea tar pits? Have you considered what an abandoned Red Lobster would smell like? Or the produce section of someplace big like Walmart or Myers? It's gonna stink like hell when the world ends. It's gonna stink like hell when the world ends. When the rapture comes and the lucky ones all disappear, and the rest of us are left to squabble in the dust and live in fear. Imagine your resentment when some innocent gets her wings and you're left smelling the rotten contents of her thawed-out fridge? Could not one of the great minds of ballistic or military advancement have considered with their vastly oversized hippocampus that when their high-tech bombs are dropping all over the place, we might appreciate a hint of pine or a fresh citrusy bouquet? It's gonna stink like hell when the world ends. It's gonna stink like hell when the world ends. Oh, it's gonna stink like hell when the world ends. It's gonna stink like hell when the world ends.
It's gonna stink.
Ooh. It's gonna stink. Ooh. Ah. It's gonna stink. It's gonna stink. It's gonna it's gonna stink. It's gonna stink. It's gonna it's gonna stink. Oh. Yeah. It's gonna stink. It's gonna stink. The four horsemen of the apocalypse, ladies and gentlemen. War, famine, pestilence, explosive diarrhea lettuce. It's gonna stink when the world ends. Thank you. On the first day of school, my teacher said to me, when you grow up and get a job, you can be anything you want. But she meant doctor or a lawyer or a fireman. And I am not up to the work those jobs require, man. Guess I've given up trying to be Steve Jobs or Bill Gates. But I think a more prestigious future for me awaits. When I die, just put me face down in the grass, man. I'd love to think some squirrels might make a home inside my ass, man. Go ahead, peek early, I wanna peek with my final form. Ass out in the yard, keeping a family of squirrels warm. Bury me with my butt sticking up so a squirrel family makes a hutch in my butt. I wanna be a squirrel house. I wanna be a squirrel house. Wanna be a squirrel house. Bury me face down in the soil, man. Shove a vinyl liner right up my hole, man. Read a eulogy after me when I'm dead, and then scatter some bird seed on my naked cheeks and legs, man. Let's give a tiny rodent family a home where they can make some memories and feel safe in a storm. I'll bet they'd love a humble, comfortable house where the front door is my ass and the back door is my mouth. I want the squirrels to put a welcome mat on what used to be my balls and hang their family portraits on my intestinal walls. Bury me with my butt sticking up so a squirrel family makes a hutch in my butt. I wanna be a squirrel house. I wanna be a squirrel house. Gonna make my ass fat so you can entertain company. Imagine raising your offspring in such comfort and security. Threatening your daughter's prom date on the porch with an acorn gun while mother's homemade pie aroma wafts out my gaping bung. Just take a peek inside my capacious rear. You'll want to hibernate in there 12 months of the year. There's probably room for an indoor pool once I've been hollowed out. Hell, if you lived up my ass, you'd be home right now. I don't want to be a famous rich guy who gets tons of women. I just want to be the naked ass in the yard that squirrels live in. Bury me with my butt sticking up so a squirrel family makes a hutch in my butt. I wanna be a squirrel house. I wanna be a squirrel house. Bury me face down, ass up so a squirrel family makes a home in my butt. I wanna be a squirrel house. I wanna be a squirrel house. Bury me with my butt sticking up so a squirrel family makes a hutch in my butt. I wanna be a squirrel house. I wanna be a squirrel house. house. Thank you all so much. That's called Squirrel House. Thank you. I'm gonna do a sad one now. This is a sad story that happened to me. Really sad thing that happened to me recently. I wanted to tell you guys about. Because I'm done being embarrassed about it. She didn't even say goodbye to me. Strutted out the door looking happy to leave. 2 days later, she's tagged in a post with some guy in Las Vegas with a ring in his nose. Love's gotta be a scam if it ends like this. Shoot your shot, they said, you can only miss. What if you make the shot, but you blow the game? What if she makes you want to leave town and change your name? What if you wake up on the floor single and broke? Dick stuck in a Mexican Coke. Can't put your pants on cause the fly won't zip. Keep bumping into stuff with your Coke bottle dick. Pulling it and it won't come off. You could really use that Coke there down at the bottom. Cause man, that sounds refreshing right about now. But I got my dick stuck and it won't come out. Got my dick stuck in a Mexican Coke. Got my dick stuck in a Mexican Coke. My baby left me. She broke my heart and soul. And now my dick's stuck in a Mexican Coke. Got my dick stuck in a Mexican Coke. Got my dick stuck in a Mexican Coke. My baby left me, so I turned to the bottle. And now my dick's stuck in a Mexican Coke. This is not a bit. This is not a joke. I got my dick stuck in a Mexican Coke. It's on there good. It's really fixed. Dick swelling up like a snake bit it. I tried to smash the bottle, but it's too damn hard. I tried to shake it off, and it smacked my nards. I slammed it in a window. I slammed it in a drawer. I tied it to a doorknob, and I slammed the door. I slammed it in a car door, and I slammed it in the trunk. Hit it with a bat, shot it with a BB gun. It's getting hard to remain calm and flaccid while my dick's getting pickled in phosphoric acid. Plus, there's still a bunch of Coke down in there. The superior formula with cane sugar. Everybody's laughing, but I want to cry. I would end it all tonight, but I don't want to die with my dick stuck in a Mexican Coke. In a Mexican Coke. Broke my heart and soul. And now my dick stuck in a Mexican Coke. This is not a bit. This is not a joke. I got my dick stuck in a Mexican Coke. I'm not kidding. I'm not playing tricks. There's a Mexican Coke hanging off of my dick. Man, this stinks. Man, this sucks. Wish I could get my dick unstuck. It's on there good. It's really fixed. Hanging out my pants because I can't get them zipped. I've tried butter and I've tried soap, but I can't get my dick out of this Mexican Coke. Pulling it up, pulling it down. Shake it back and forth and spinning it around. I put it in a vise. I hit it with a wrench. I might never see my dick again. That's it, I'm finished. It's time to go. I got my damn dick stuck in a Mexican Coke. Thank you. Should I call a doctor? Should I phone a friend? Should I just wait and see if it falls off of me when it gets cold again? Should I call a doctor? Should I call a doctor? Should I call a doctor? No? No? All right. First crowd to tell me no, and that's the crowd I'll listen to. Thank you guys so much. I'm having a good time here tonight, but, you know, the thing about right now, the thing about nowadays, it really feels like we are on the precipice of an uncertain future. We don't know what tomorrow will bring. There's really no way to know. But we can be prepared. So I'm going to perform a song for you now, in which I will tell you how you can be prepared to survive whatever comes tomorrow. Whatever the future brings, you will be strong enough for it. You will be aware enough for it. You will adapt. This is called Man of the Future. It's coming fast. The world of today will be a thing of the past. The future, the next frontier, ruled by today's brave pioneers. So while you sleep at your desk, I heed that calling. You're doing emails, I'm evolving. You're getting fished, you're trapped in the net, while I'm sailing to lands not discovered yet. Websites, yeah, I've been to a few, and the sight I see is a web that the powerful use to trap you inside it and suck you dry. Cause they are the spider and you are the fly. Captions, cause they want to capture you. URLs, that's the way they talk to you. And you lap it up because you think you have to do what the FAQ tells you to. Can you believe it? It's outrageous. But you just keep scrolling pages. They control your function. Keep tabs on your space. Shift the window so you can't escape. Socials? Yeah, I call them so-socials. Facebook, Instagram, Bora, Padul, or disinterest. Yeah, that's it. WhatsApps. Haven't read it. How ironic that you bought a monitor, dude, for your computer. The thing they use to monitor you. HTML, I hate them with my life. Our webmaster's megabyte. Can you believe it? That's why I'm building my strengths. While you just keep clicking the links. Well, I won't be enslaved by a machine I can easily take. I will eat my whole computer. And then I will be the man of the future. I will eat my whole computer. And then I will be the man of the future. I'm eating chips, and I don't mean Frito-Lay. I'm inputting data bytes every day. I'm eating apps and not fried curds of cheese. Microsoft morsels of media meat. My menu, it's a drop-down kind. My dinner bell, it's that Windows chime. Rip out the guts and grind them fine. Tonight, I cyber-dine. I'm spreading a sheet and putting settings on the table. Getting my fiber from fiber cables. A 4-course meal because it's quad-core. And after dinner, a nice port. A computer port, like a USB. An apple a day, how about a PC a week? The power surges beneath my skin. My blood vessels bursting with silver and tin. Can you believe it? I'm going berserk. I'm making this thing my dessert. The binary code says we're obsolete, so I'm biting every bolt in this goddamn machine. I will eat my whole computer, and then I will be the man of the future. I will eat my whole computer, and then I will be the man of the future. I'm taking a bite of the screen, absorbing the power of the machine. I'm eating the mouse and the keys. The computing energy surges through me. If you are not eating your whole computer, you are not ready for the future. If you are not eating your whole computer, you are being a huge loser. All you rich old pricks need to shut up and listen. Get it, punk, we're gonna fix our economic system. It's time for you and I to live the life that we are owed. I got a simple plan for how to make a better tomorrow. Right now you clock in every morning at the rat disgrace. They got a bunch of old babies in there running the place, AKA devising ways for you to get less pay. But when you're at the store, they charge you for the shit that you make. It's insane. Everything sucks and it's driving me nuts. Why does a movie soda cost like $7? Why do I gotta pay for Netflix every month? And why is it called a free country when shit costs so much? We're on the cusp of a revolution. Shit sucks and we're gonna do something. We're gonna seize control from these rich assholes and put a smile on the face of Lady Liberty. Netflix should be free. Other shit should be less expensive. Netflix should be free. And other shit should be less expensive. Hey, you rich motherfucker in your golden tower, clutching real tight to your reins of power. You think that culture is a luxury for you and your buzz? Well, let me tell you something about how this economy runs. We got the people making shows and the people who watch. And for no reason at all, both people got a boss. Well, guess what? We've had enough, and we're taking the throne. Unless you pay for everyone to have new seasons of shows. We want shows, we want shows, we want movies and shows. We want shows, we want shows, we want movies and shows. You better write this down, because we're not spending. Netflix should be free. And other shit should be less expensive. Netflix should be free. And other things should be less expensive. We want shows, we want shows, we want movies and shows. We want shows, we want shows, we want movies and shows. We want shows, we want shows, movies and shows. We want shows, we want shows, movies and shows. Oh look, some stuffy collared shithead on the cable TV is squinting bitching about how he disagrees with me. I guess he loves to type his numbers in the payment info screen, cause it means he's got the means to buy whatever he sees. But he fucked up and fell asleep while we were making plans, and now Netflix is free for everyone except for him, and all the other shit is cheaper so that we can afford it. So now we're all in first class watching Netflix on our tablets. Cusp of a revolution. There's all these shows that we wanna watch them. We're gonna seize control from these rich assholes and put a smile on the face of everybody. Netflix should be free. And other shit should be less expensive. Netflix should be free. And other shit should be less expensive. Netflix should be free. Movies and shows. 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 Movies and shows. Shows. Movies and shows. We want shows. We want shows. Netflix should be free, y'all. We want shows. We want shows. Thank you all so much. I'm Hal Dottie.
Keep it going for Hal Dottie, everybody. Man. This is a high energy set for a mid-energy crowd.
Perfect for a casual Tuesday
Very
evening.
casual. Yeah, this crowd gets a little
Nice
sleepier
low-key
every
thing.
week, so I'm glad you yelled at them as loud as you could.
Well, you gotta plant the seed. You know, you gotta be like, we're gonna make Netflix free, and then maybe you'll think about it a little bit tomorrow.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's a
little bit
thinker.
more. By the time the weekend comes, you're gonna have a musket in your hand. You'll be storming the Netflix office.
I don't care what starts the revolution. If
Yeah.
it's Netflix being free, so be it.
Let's do
I'm
it.
in line.
Let's do it.
I'm
Yeah.
dusting off my
I'm
musket.
excited to be ruled by someone else. That'd be so good.
Yeah,
Doesn't
anybody
matter
else.
who.
The CEO of Netflix, let's give him a turn instead. Let's elect that guy.
Yeah, we nationalize Netflix. It's free, but the concession is that he gets to decide all of our laws from now on.
Well, I think he'll do fine. I mean,
Yeah.
he puts John Bernthal in an awful lot of stuff, so maybe he's not
Yeah.
the best to make all the decisions.
We're all
but-
getting put in the gulag for not watching the autoplay summary of
Yeah.
whatever fucking new show they've got.
Yeah, and they'll live stream it.
Yeah.
All right, so I asked you what's been new with you lately. What's up?
Yeah.
And you said nothing at all, and that's good news, right? You're just chilling lately.
Yeah,
huh?
doing a lot of chilling.
Now you did say that your computer died, but that was before I heard that you ate it. So did you kill your computer by eating it? Is that what happened?
So, no, I make my living on the computer.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people nowadays. And so I had a very traumatic and life-changing experience this weekend of the computer wouldn't wake up. Spent about 48 hours trying to resuscitate it through various means, and I had to call it, and she's dead. She's done.
Oh man.
And that's sad. I mean, that is kind of sad.
That is sad.
But
Hold on, I've got a sound.
the funny thing, that's exactly the combination of sounds she would have wanted
Yeah,
to be heard as she's lowered into the ground. That's what she would have wanted.
I assume. Yeah.
But it is funny. As an artist, I of course value my integrity above all things.
Of course.
And
I
so
can tell that about you.
It does kind of feel like the universe is kind of taunting me a little bit. Like for my computer to die after I've put out a song about how I'm going to eat my computer, it does sort of feel like, well, it's time, hey, buddy, it's time. You gotta demonstrate this.
Yeah, now that computer's dead, you have one for eating, and you got to go get a new one for using AI.
It really does seem like I have to eat it, doesn't it?
I think you should.
I've very loudly stated that I would, and would be ashamed to be found to be a fraud or a hypocrite in that regard.
You'll never recover from that if you don't eat your computer. Just start with just the little bits, the escape key, something small.
Can I tell you how many times I've thought about where I'm gonna start? I've really seriously. I mean, what am I gonna like? Rasp into little bits and then sprinkle into my soda or whatever.
I don't know what's on the inside of computers. Wires, I would assume.
Yeah, there's some wires.
So that's soft. Chop those up small.
Yeah, mine I think has something that looks like a copper tube. I'm kind of looking forward to that. I think that might be the best tasting part of it.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It does kind of it's funny. It reminds me, being like called out on how real I am in my songs. It reminds me of something that happened to me a couple years ago, where this incident just came into my mind as we were talking about this. But I have a song called "Summer Creams." It's about 10 years old. I did a video. We did a video for it like 10 years ago. Summer Creams. It's all about how summertime is hot and you need to be drinking dairy, like to cool off.
Creamy drinks to stay cool.
Creamy drinks all summer long is the concept.
All your beverages should be creamy in the summer.
All your beverages should be creamy in the summer. Is the hook of the song.
Yeah.
And I'm very, very adamant in the song that you should be drinking as much milk and lattes and everything as possible in the summertime. And there's the Honey Brothers up the street from my house. There was a guy working there like 2 summers ago, and he started asking every time I would order a coffee. He would go, "Do you want a small cup of milk with that?" and every time I'd be like, "Oh God, here we go," and I'd have to say no. And he just was relentless with it. Every single time he would catch me in the drive-thru, I'd be like, "But this guy has to know who I am, what my order is. He has to be calling me a fraud." I eventually started to assume that he was making like a YouTube expose where it was going to be like, I asked the Summer Creams guy if he wanted a small cup of milk.
He's cream-maxing you.
Yeah, cream-maxing me, totally. 100 times if he wanted a small glass of milk in the summer, and he said no every single time. And then I told enough people about this that somebody sent me like an article in Louisville Magazine or in Business Insider or something that was an interview with this guy about how he was doing this like something between a business like exercise or a social experiment where he was just trying to sell as many cups of milk as possible. And I was like convinced he was like doing an op on me. I was convinced it was because of me.
Meanwhile, he's just doing his own milk thing.
He's got his own like, and I swear this article's out there. It's very interesting. It's very much something I'd not be volunteering more work at work myself.
Do you think he'll come on the show? This sounds like a prime guest for this particular program.
I think you could have a very interesting conversation with him.
I want to talk to the milkman.
Over a couple of small like Starbucks cups of milk or whatever.
All right, well, speaking of drinking milk, which, we both do all summer long, since I heard that song.
Of course I do.
Of course
I sang about it, so I better do
You're
it
no
for
fucking
real.
fraud, okay?
Right, yes.
I've seen you drink milk.
You catch me in the summertime, I'm going to have a big milk stain all the way down my shirt
course.
like this.
Every day.
Every
now,
time.
You did quit drinking booze.
I quit drinking booze.
Congratulations on that. That's
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you.
I guess an eagle makes boner sound.
Boner sound is good.
You ever smoked weed before?
It's the weed episode. We should talk about that. So why'd you quit? Are you an alcoholic too? Is that your problem? You got a fucking problem? Is that your problem?
I quit because I thought it was having a negative impact on my health.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Which it could be. I mean, it could be. I don't think anybody's ever said whether or not alcohol is good for you or not.
As far as I can tell, it's the jury's out.
Science seems neutral on it.
We don't know.
I had a blood test that was like very out of the ordinary, and I did some Googling and was like, well, this could be drinking, this could be something, and so I just was like, I'm definitely drinking too much. I'm drinking, at home alone. I wasn't living I don't think either one of us was living like a Lifetime movie. Maybe you were.
Speak for yourself.
You were.
Ask my wife. It was dark.
Okay, all right. So dark times
Sweaty,
for you.
just always in a wife beater. Just
I was handling
give me another beer. That was me at home all the time.
I was handling it really well, and perhaps too well, because I was convinced that maybe I'm killing myself. Maybe I'm slowly and
Yeah.
and not in a messy way, but maybe I'm just giving myself a little bit of poison every day. And then eventually, the doctor, I got the summary of what my what it was, and the doctor was like, it's nothing, don't worry about it. But I had already committed. I'd already been like, I guess I know I can't drink anymore.
You've already had your Ebenezer Scrooge moment.
Yeah,
You saw your tombstone.
Exactly right.
And you were like, I have to stop this.
I crawled up out of the grave. I saw Big Hal's dead. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
And I went, okay, well,
He
I
didn't even drink milk in the summer. He was a fucking
He was
fraud.
a fraud.
He was a fraud
Here
the whole
lies
time.
unnamed fraud.
Yeah.
And And so I just, I felt very good about the decision at first, and then now I do feel like I'm kind of losing my mind.
Yeah. Well, you told me you're a few months in,
I'm 3 months in.
and I've known you for years. I think you've got it under control if you wanted to drink again. But I do think that after a few months, there's a hump that you do get over that shit gets pretty cool. Things are good. How's it? Are you sleeping good? Are you shitting well?
The sleeping good is great.
Taking good poops and all that. Your poop.
I feel like my pooping is about the same.
Okay.
I feel like I've got that pretty much locked down.
I'm sending all this to your doctor. I'm
Yeah,
updating your my chart after the show. By the way.
Thank you. It's about time somebody. I can actually count this as my yearly.
This is your
visit.
checkup. Yeah. You're good.
I mean I definitely am. I'm sleeping way better.
That's good.
I guess I don't have but the big thing is I don't have this stress that's related to being oh God, I'm in my 40s and I'm hungover, that is always.
It's not even the hangover. It's I'm an old guy.
I'm an old guy. I
hungover,
feel like
too.
a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I can't keep so that's good. That's all good. But I am the thing that's driving me crazy about it, and I think you could probably identify with this, is I feel like I had everything sorted out. I had my 3 beverages. I had coffee, soda water, and whiskey.
That's right.
And that was my day. And now I'm I've taken the Keystone out of the arch, and I'm losing
Keystone Light out of the arch.
I've taken the Keystone Light out of the arch. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm craving candy and soda and stuff. I've gone from a creature of habit to a creature of pure impulse. And it makes me feel like a little baby. I need some candy.
You do need some cake, and that's the thing that we don't realize how much sugar we're sucking down until you cut out the booze. I still eat about a pint of Ben & Jerry's and 2 bags of share-size M&Ms every week. And
okay, that makes me feel better. That makes me feel a lot better.
So
wow.
I've made a good health choice, and now when I go to the doctor, she's going to be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
you really fucked everything up. No, it's crazy. It's wild.
No, I like this. I'm glad you told me that, because now I can imagine that my 3 habits can be coffee, soda water, and a wheelbarrow of candy.
And a wheelbarrow of candy of your choice. That's right.
Ice cream and
peanut butter M&Ms for me.
Peanut butter M&Ms?
Peanut butter, the fattest fucking ones,
God.
baby. We have peanut butter M&M fans in the crowd.
I love a peanut. They're so hearty. They're so good. That's a perfect.
The peanut is the objective best. The peanut butter is my side chick. You know what I mean? That's the one I like to fuck. Fuck, marry, kill of the peanut of the M&Ms. It's gonna go you marry.
Oh, I gotta marry peanut. M&M.
Obviously,
of course, you gotta marry peanut.
You're gonna
M&M.
fuck peanut butter, and we're gonna kill the plane.
Yeah,
and put it.
If you gotta kill one of them,
deep in its fucking grave.
Yeah.
And I want to fuck the green M&M if we're talking about the individuals. That one's the hot.
Right.
I would also fuck the brown M&M.
How woke of you to fuck the brown for you to fuck the the one that they were like, we don't need as sexy an M&M.
Hey, if we're being real, I would fuck every one of the M&Ms.
Yeah, that's true.
And I know that most of you are with me on that. The red one is a sassy little bitch, and the yellow one is sweet. I want to fuck them all.
We got to be fucking all the M&Ms.
I think we should.
We need to be.
All right. Well, what else you been up to, buddy? Oh, well, it's the weed episode. Have you transitioned to weed at all? Because caffeine and weed have been the thing for me. Caffeine,
Really?
weed, and sugar. That's
Caffeine, weed, and sugar.
That's it.
That's awesome.
What do you want? I want caffeine, weed, and sugar. That's it.
That's on your T-shirt when you drive around looking to pick people up. You better have some caffeine, weed, or sugar on you.
It's that like Waylon and Willie, and
Yeah.
mine says caffeine and
Right.
weed and sugar.
Or like the live, laugh, love.
Yeah, and
Live,
fuck
laugh,
the
love.
green M&M.
I saw a T-shirt on a guy at Churchill Downs one time that said "pills, ponies, and pussy," and I was like, this fucking guy.
That guy has the three P's. His
He's got-
priorities are
he's-
set.
His keystone is locked in, man. His
Yeah.
arch is up.
All right. Well, what else you got going on? You got anything you got to
You
plug?
asked me about the weed thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you this. Big weed guy. I drink one THC seltzer a week.
That's.
And I
Do you
fucking-
open
and I
it and have a
fucking
sip
vibe
a
out to
day?
that. No. All at once. All in
Oh,
one go.
okay.
All in one go. But it's like my little Saturday night. Like, hey, you made it through another week, old man.
Made it through another week. Time to get a little stoned and
Little
be
bit-
antisocial.
little
Don't
bit
go
stoned.
out.
Yeah. Well, that is the main thing. Is I can't get stoned and hang out. I can't hang at all.
You learn how, I think. You figure it out, because eventually you just go, you know what? I'm just going to be real weird around everyone. And, that's that.
Yeah, I just start. I don't know. I just start to have a panic attack if one person is in my vicinity. I start to beep red if I'm stoned at all.
Well, hey, tonight we're going to sing some songs about weed. We're going to ask you to come back for that.
Okay.
So before then, I'm asking you, you should get as high as you've ever been. Try it out. Just are you willing to commit right
Right.
now to getting as stoned as you've
Right.
ever been
You gotta
for
get
the
me
Wolfman
stoned.
set? I think he's going to do it, guys. Give it up for Hal Dottie.
Only a total fraud would not do it.
Only a total fraud.
Only a total fraud would come back on this stage now and not be as high as I've ever been.
Just
in my
come
life.
out in a wig with dreadlocks and it'll be fine. Give it up one more time for our friend Hal Dottie. He's coming back in a little while. That was fun. Okay, that buzzer means it's halftime. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to hang out with Dee Dee Taylor, and we're going to talk about CBD, THC, Delta 8, Delta 9. We might even talk about Delta 10. I don't know how many Deltas there are now. But first, we're going to take a hard 20-minute break, which means you have just enough time for a short shit or a long piss. Let's get back in this room at 9:15, huh? Quarter after. We'll see you in 20 minutes.
spotlight me. Here I am, Gary. Hi. We're over here. How we doing, people? Y'all having fun? Another rowdy crowd, you guys. You know, if you tell the crowd that they're being kind of chill and quiet, they immediately flip and they start being loud and rowdy. It's in my experience, that's what I learned. See? Can't you tell? Happens every time. All right, you guys. World Cup happened. No one gives a shit, right? Spain. No, you guys don't care. Okay, here we go. Here's a story worth our time. Gen Z is bringing back the hacky sack. Pam, 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 pam. Are you guys excited? Are you excited as me about that? Now, ironically, I saw this news story this week and it shocked me. Ironically, hacky sacks have been trending online, which has inspired the kids to get offline and engage in some analog activities like playing fucking hacky sack of all things. Which, you know, I gotta say, you guys know I shit on Gen Z quite a bit. I had all but completely written this generation off. And then they brought back the bucket hat, and I was like, oh, okay. I mean, even a stopped clock is right twice. You know, whatever. It's like, okay, that's a fluke. But now they're bringing back the hacky sack, and I think I gotta say it. Gen Z's cool. As you can probably tell, the fact that I think bucket hats and hacky sacks are cool means that I've never been cool a day in my fucking life. I was a big hacky sack kid, as you can probably imagine. But I'm wondering if are hacky sacks going to be cool, or is it going to be like it was when I was in school? Because all the hacky sack kids were also into getting beat up in homeroom. Are they doing that too? Because hell yeah, brother.
So you were getting beat up in homeroom?
Yeah, I mean, just because I looked like a dork and I played I don't want to say what they would say in the early 2000s about the game of hacky sack. Words we don't use anymore, but I don't know. Maybe it's cool now. I was also a hacky sack kid because I was a weed kid. So if there's any parents in here, if you have a Gen Zer at home who has gotten into hacky sack, they're getting into other shit too. You know what I mean? They are cool. They're high. Your children are high now. Speaking of weed people here, I got to tell you guys this. Now, I can't tell you who it is, and frankly, I wouldn't be able to tell you who it is. I don't even know their name, but there's a guy who comes to this show most weeks, mind you, and every time he's here, this guy tips me in a giant bag of weed gummies. And I can't tell you, this guy is the fuel that has kept this show going. So give it up for that guy. He's my hero, and he will remain anonymous. But he's here tonight, and he gave me a bag of THC nuts. And I ate the whole bag, so we're going to see what happens. No, I didn't, but it's fine. Seriously, though, no cops here tonight. You have to tell me. We know the rules. Yes? No? None? Okay. I realized this earlier this week when I was thinking about this show. I think that being paranoid about getting busted for weed shows your age more than, like, anything in the world. Does that make sense? Like, I think being secretive about marijuana is only for people 35 and up. Because the kids do not fucking care at all. They are ripping vapes in Target, getting higher than I've ever wanted to be in my life, and there's no fear there. Do you guys notice this, or is this just me?
I think it's the time you started smoking.
You think?
I didn't start smoking in school, but when I was older, so then I feel free to do it.
Okay, maybe that's smart. Last night I Googled, does smoking weed when you're a kid really fuck up your brain? It does, and it's explained a lot about mine. I'm kind of scared about that, but I don't know. I just feel like Before long, fucking Gen Z cops are going to be ripping vapes in their squad cars, and it's just going to be normal. And that also made me think, can you imagine Gen Z cops? Those are coming. They probably already exist. That's happening. Sir, pulled you over today because you were speed maxing in a school zone. That's high-key sus. It's giving traffic violation, fam. No cap, sir. We're going to have to take you in. I almost forgot. During the break, we selected our judge for the Wolfman set. Give it up for Judge Alex, everybody.
Judge
work, Spotlight guy.
Alex in the Tuesday justice system.
Judge Alex, what's your ruling on marijuana? Should we legalize it? Weed's legal now.
Judge Alex.
We did it. What's your stance on hacky sacks? Okay, fuck you. Fuck you.
Judge Alex.
Fuck Judge Alex. Oh, another thing we can't forget. This is a recurring thing now. We are selling the name rights to our unborn child. So, if you would like to purchase a name for my unborn child for a mere $20 right now, you can add a name to the list. And once I get up there, I'll add the names to the list. Does anyone have any names that they'd like to pay $20 right now to add to my real child? Judge Alex, this is legally binding, right? Absolutely. See, there we go. Judge Alex just ruled on it. So, anybody?
Judge Alex.
You know what? Yeah.
$40.
I think you can pay. No, it'll be $20. I like this. I like a battle of naming rights. $20 you can take. Do you want to take one off? Fuck you. Come on. Why are we talking?
Wait, she's not too fine.
Do I see?
We want to remove Tyler.
You're removing my name from the name of my child, and I think that's a smart move. No, I agree. I agree with this decision. Judge Alex, where do you stand on this? All right, good.
Judge Alex.
All right, well, this counts as the tip. This is going straight in the tip jar. So, okay, we're removing Tyler, and that's fair. That's what fairness looks like on the Tuesday show, Justice System. Now, I know that we have a couple of guests who were here before who have added a name, so I'm going to go to the stage and add that name to my child's name. Make some noise while I get up stage. Come on.
I'm so glad we took my name off. It's the worst one by far. Like, fuck that name. It's no good. Okay, let's see here. All right, here we go. Let's add this name to the list. All right, we have Ebenezer, Tyler, Stinkweed Gill. Tyler, fuck you, go away. Don't need that. Now, what we have added is, I'm going to add this to the front because we get to arrange this however we want, and I think that this has big first name energy, okay? So let's see here. Let me get my lights on. What the child's name will be is Mr. Beastables, Feastables, Ebenezer Stinkweed Gill.
It just rolls off the tongue.
It does. Now, we've been referring to him as Louisville Pizza King Jr., which also rolls off the... Thank you, Gary. You've done a great job. Very good. So, yeah, we're doing pretty good. Do we like it so far? Yeah. I like it. Okay. All right, now, last quick update before we get this ball rolling again. The can opener tally crept up from 41 to 44 this week. However, now hold on. As you can see, this was last updated on 7/16. So it's been about 5 days since our last update, so hopefully the moderator is safe. I worry that Big Semi might be gunning for them. I don't have any, it's just a theory, but we need to check in on them. Okay, moving on to my favorite portion of the show, it's time for this week's Cage Match.
My favorite Nicolas Cage film is Pig.
And that's the ruling. My favorite too. Okay, in case you missed it, I'm watching every Nicolas Cage movie in chronological order, and I've invited you all to join me. And I think some of you are starting to entertain the idea, right? Maybe not. Okay, that's fine. No one's fully committed yet, and I get it. This week, I watched one of the greatest drom-coms of all time, Moonstruck. Did anyone watch it with me? Nobody watched Moonstruck this week. It was harder to find. It wasn't on Tubi or anything. But I know a lot of us have seen this movie already, so here's the rundown. Moonstruck came out in 1987, directed by Norman Jewison. It has an IMDb rating of 7.2, which is actually pretty good for IMDb, and I watched it free via my mother-in-law's YouTube TV account. And that feels fitting, considering this movie is very mother-in-law heavy. It also may be the most Italian non-mafia movie I've ever seen in my life, okay? The dialogue's very weird. Nick Cage does have some good lines. My favorite was, "I lost my hand. I lost my bride. Johnny has his hand. Johnny has his bride." It's pretty good. Without context, that should make you want to watch the movie. The movie does have all of my favorite actors in it. It's got one of the witches from The Witches of Eastwick, the one on the left there, the grandma from Look Who's Talking, and the dad from Frasier. Good cast. As you may recall, we're rating these movies on the Cage gauge, not with a score, but with a feeling. Now, for this movie, I would say that I felt fully relaxed. And I'm going to say that for two reasons. One, I think I'm comforted by overbearing dysfunctional families. And two, because the Cage gauge doesn't have a horny option, and I think it should. I don't know. Maybe I should do excited plus relaxed, that equals horny, whatever. All I'm saying is I'm a big Cher fan, especially in this movie, baby. Hubba hubba. Okay, next week we're cruising right along with another long-awaited cinematic masterpiece, Vampire's Kiss. Nobody? Have you guys seen Vampires? Okay, do me a fucking favor. If you haven't seen this movie, this might be the cagiest Cage movie of all time. So if you haven't watched this one in your life, you should watch it this week and then come in here when we talk about it next week. Are you going to watch it? It's on Tubi. It's on Pluto TV. It looks fucked up. It's free and it's fucking terrible. So who's going to watch it with us? Yeah. Okay, we'll see about that. Okay, I think we're ready to move on to our next guest. Are you guys ready to move on? Okay, let's move on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next guest was born in Middletown, Ohio, and now lives in Middletown here in Louisville. Strange. She's the founder and owner of 502 Hemp, which has won countless awards here in town. A few years back, she was appointed by Governor Beshear to his Medical Cannabis Advisory Committee. I'm very excited to get into the weeds with her tonight. Pun intended. Give it up for Dee Dee Taylor, everybody. Hit it, band. How about them Wolfmen? Give it up one more time.
I might need help getting up out of this. This sits a little low.
Yeah, it's a fucked up couch.
It is.
And I can't even tell you about all the things that have happened on that greasy little bitch. It's gross. Okay, Dee Dee, first of all, thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
You are legitimizing us again because last week it was insane. And were some of you here last week? We talked about, what's it called? Mahjong. We talked about Korean gay erotica the whole time.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Don't be. It was wild. So it's great to be talking to an adult human person, first of all. So tell me how you got into the hemp business, and tell me how long ago was that?
I mean, it's not that fun of a story.
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
I like boring these people as much as I can.
So I actually was playing in law school, paralegal, 20 years. Met my husband on eHarmony, moved to Louisville for him and his daughter, who's now mine, but he has seizures. So veteran, they think it could be military related, but yeah, he has the grand mal seizures, and the only thing that seemed to help him was CBD oil. And this was back in 2010, so nothing was legal back then.
Oh yeah, we
So,
didn't know shit about shit.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And he started making it at home in our garage, and I thought for sure the DEA was going to bust us, and we were going to jail, and But it started working. He went 5 years seizure-free.
Wow.
And then in 2014, he became one of the first licensed processors in Kentucky.
No
so
shit.
From there, we just kind of built this, I don't know what you want to call it. I know I love it, and it's the most rewarding job ever.
Well, I think it's a family business at this
It is.
point.
It is.
Now,
So.
when did you open 502 Hemp? And 502 Hemp's not the only business, right? You have multiple
I do.
locations. Tell me about
I
that.
do. So I started kind of in 2016, set up at fairs and festivals around town, starting to educate the masses. I started using the products myself for my own anxiety and depression and sleep issues. And it kind of grew from there. So I opened 502 Hemp in October of 2018, before, the signing of the 2018 Farm Bill. So been doing that for a while. I opened up 812 Hemp over in Clarksville, Indiana, back in 23 because of Kentucky's crazy regulations that they put in place.
Which we'll talk about
We
soon.
will. And then I just opened Logan Street last July, actually. I've been open a year there now, so I got a little booth right there at Logan Street.
In the Logan Street Market. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Now, are you a CBD only user
No.
or THC, CBD, all
Definitely,
the stuff?
all of it. Yeah.
I mean, me too. And I wanted to talk about this because I was talking to Hal Doughty about how I quit drinking a couple of years ago now, almost 2 years ago. And I heavily attribute that to not only the sugar and the caffeine, but the THC. I think it really helped me with that. Are there studies about that are coming out nowadays, or is it still very underfunded to study things like that?
Well, I think since hemp's been legal, there has been a lot more research. And there is definitely a reason why they want to make these products illegal again.
You don't say.
Right?
Yeah.
Probably because people are using these more and less alcohol. There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
I think he talked about it. You don't feel like shit the next morning. You don't have the hangover. You can get some sleep and actually not want to kill anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, most days.
Most
right?
days.
Right.
Yeah. And I
So-
always say that weed is the best drug for me because with alcohol, my problem is once I've had enough, that's exactly when I want to have a whole lot more.
Right.
That's why I had to stop doing it because I can't get kind of drunk. Once I get kind of drunk, I want to party. But with weed, when I get a little too high, I don't want more of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You want to eat or you want to go to bed.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, I think I've had a little too much. So it self-imposes limits on me in that way. Now, you said hemp has been legal. Is that since the Farm Bill in 2018?
Right.
So is that when THC products became legal in Kentucky?
They did.
Okay.
However, they really hadn't isolated the molecules yet. So cannabinoids, whatever you want to call them. It wasn't until really around 2020. That was kind of when Delta 8 was really hitting the market, 21, 22. That's kind of when Kentucky tried to ban Delta 8. We filed a lawsuit, we won, and that's how Delta 8 remained legal. Thank
yeah.
you. I worked my ass off on that case. And even won an award for it, so but we got to keep those products legal. And then they started coming out with the Delta 9 where it was more isolated instead of, and you could do that, and everybody always asks me, how's that legal? It's all based on weight. So it's 0.3% Delta 9 THC. You can have a very nice sized gummy and have a lot of milligrams in that gummy. So when people talk about, well, they're waiting for the real stuff, I promise you it's real. It's the same plant.
Yeah.
We just call it Delta 9 THC because we can't call it marijuana.
Right. And I tell people this all the time, like, I think there's a lot of confusion around what is Delta 8, what is Delta 9, and people are always like, Delta 9, I don't know about that. And I'm like, Delta 9 is THC, right? Am I right about that?
Yes.
Okay, see, fuck you guys. I knew it. Now, But is there a difference between Delta 8
There
and Delta
is.
9?
There
Tell me
definitely is.
about that.
Delta 8 is much more of a body relaxation,
Okay.
where Delta 9 is more in your head. Both of them working together, you got the full gamut. So you just got to be careful.
Yeah, you do have to be careful.
Never eat the full gummy. Only eat a half. Give it time to work.
Okay, let me ask you this question. And this is, I'm going to tell a brief story. One time, I was on my way to work.
This one time at band camp.
This one time at band camp. I was on my way to work, which I work at a bar, and I was at a gas station getting a snack, and I saw this THC gummy thing, and I was like, great, I'll try that.
God, I wish I
Now,
wore my shirt.
I didn't realize, I took a half because I am being responsible, and it was a 5 milligram gummy.
Okay.
But I didn't realize that it had THCH. What is that?
I don't know.
Because I didn't know either, and when I looked it up, I had tried to take 2.5, but what I had taken was the equivalent of 62.5.
Yeah.
So I had to have my wife come pick me up from work that day.
So my new logo is just say no to gas station gummies.
That's a good,
I'm not even kidding. I wish I would have wore that shirt tonight.
That's a good motto. So these things are legal. They are basically just weed. Is the extraction process like very complicated? Can you tell me anything about that?
It is much more complicated than you think.
Well, I do think it's complicated.
And it's over my head too.
Okay.
I do the retail stuff. My husband does the processing. It worked out well.
But I'm
He's
sure
smarter
that
like
you
that.
can go to like the store. I could go to 502 Hemp and be like, tell me about the process of some of these things. Your husband's going to be there and he's going to be like, I
No.
gotcha. He's
No.
not going to know.
He will not be there.
Oh, he's not there.
No, he's not on the retail side. But he does the processing now out of my 812 store. So, but
Okay.
he might talk to you about it. He'll talk over your head and then you won't. I don't understand half the stuff he says.
Then you'll just be like, fuck it. Give me the thing of gummies.
Exactly.
I don't care.
Exactly.
Okay, well, it does seem like right now I can go to a liquor store and buy THC drinks, or I can go to your store and
No,
buy
you
THC.
can't. You cannot buy drinks at my store in Kentucky. You can in Indiana, but not in Kentucky.
But I can at a liquor store,
You
right?
can at a liquor store. They want me to have a liquor license to sell hemp drinks.
See, this is my
Joke.
question.
It's bullshit. It's complete bullshit.
Are these laws constantly changing?
Yes.
Do you have any kind of like consistency with this stuff right now?
No, every session in Kentucky, there's always something new to be fighting. Every fucking year. Every year. It's exhausting. I kid
Yeah.
you not. Every year, though. And this year is a federal ban. They're trying to, well, it actually passed. Thanks, McConnell. When the big, beautiful bill happened, he snuck it right in to actually ban all of the hemp products. So I think it's over 0.04 for a whole package. So that completely eliminates all of my products. So we have until November 12th to get it stopped. Or I'm out of business, everybody's shit out of luck, and I'll be a drug dealer.
Now, well,
I'm not now, it's legal.
yeah, but I've been worse than a drug dealer. We've all been a drug
My
dealer at some point.
nephews always say that, I just laugh.
Now, with that, does that mean that like states like Michigan or Illinois that have legalized marijuana, are they going to be affected by the big beautiful
No,
bill? This
no.
is just for the
Just
states
Yeah.
that are.
No, federal. It's a federal ban. Every state that has any hemp products that are legal will be done.
So what are the folks who are fighting that? What are they doing to stop it?
I have had way too many meetings with politicians, especially recently, and we are all trying. There's a few bills that are pending. Barr's got one, Comer's got one. All of the other senators and congresspeople from Kentucky are pro-hemp. They're pro-farmer, they're pro all of it. They just want regulations in place.
Now, here in Kentucky, I think it stands to reason that the bourbon lobby here really doesn't like the idea of legalizing weed. Have you seen that firsthand, or just hemp in general?
Yeah.
Are there? Do we know how much money they put into these things?
I heard it was about $900,000 in McConnell. So
That's pretty
probably
cheap.
on a low side. Yeah.
That's
I
not
don't
that
think it
bad.
takes that much. I don't have that kind of money to give them, but
Well, do you think right now maybe this is the tactic, okay? We go to the hospital
dude.
and you bring the hemp lobby there with you.
Right.
If he's alive, first of all, prove it. Secondly,
Agreed.
he's not going to be in his right mind. I think we can just
He could use some gummies.
I think
Like all of Congress could use some gummies.
don't you dare
He's so
bring
much
him
better.
back to life.
Oh, yeah, well, that'd be our luck, wouldn't it? That'd be our luck.
You could give him the miracle drug and he would come back to life and go, "We've got to outlaw the miracle drug."
Yeah. Gotta protect the kids.
All right, so if people like us who really enjoy using hemp products, if we want to help out in the fight to legalize these things or to continue making them legal, to legalize marijuana in this state, because it's a huge farm crop that we could
Well,
make tons and tons of money on, right?
I mean, we have medical.
That's
but,
true.
I mean, if you don't know the story behind that, they allowed app stacking. None of the people that were already in the industry got a license. I did not get one. I didn't even know what my ball number was for their fair lottery. So it was kind of a joke. So we have medical. It's extremely expensive. They don't even allow you to smoke. Yeah.
Is it like edibles only?
I don't even know that they've got edibles right now. So
It's rectally.
yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Which I would do. I'm fine with
I
that.
mean, that does get in there quicker. I'm just saying.
Yeah, if I really want that gummy to kick in, I pop one in the two shoot, and there we go. I'm ready in
I don't even
in
wanna
20 minutes.
do.
All right, what can we do to help you in the fight to legalize marijuana in general?
So go to helpsavehemp.org,
Okay.
and that has all the information on how to reach out to your congresspeople. And you can also leave a testimony. If you use these products, leave a testimony. We're taking, your info, and I've got a marketing dude who'll reach out to you if you want to be famous.
I'll be famous, sure.
Good.
Is it enough to call our Congress people, or is that something we should be doing?
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Because I do think that is effective.
The last I heard, our taxes pay them.
That's
so they
true.
work for us. So they really should be listening to what their constituents say. At least that's what I always thought.
Well, as far as I can tell, I think that's what should be happening. And I think people like you pressuring them
I try.
as hard as you can. I want to say thank you for that.
Thank you.
And keep up the good fight. Guys, give it up for Dee Dee one more time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being on the show. We appreciate you.
I'll bring you back some gummies that are not from a gas station.
Yes. Did you bring any? You got a big green bag there.
No, I didn't.
We'll talk after the show. We'll eat some of those nuts that guy gave me. Don't worry about that. Okay, guys, it's time to play some music, and I wanna play all the weed songs tonight. So let's do it. Let's groove. How's it going, friends? You guys having fun tonight? Me too. Oh, give me just one more puff of that worry be gone.
Yeah, I'm planning on feeling much better before too long. I got a whole world of trouble I need to forget. I'm on my way, but I ain't there yet, hon. Give me just one more puff of that worry be gone.
Worry be gone.
Everywhere I look, trouble is all I see. I can't listen to the radio and I hate TV. Well, there's trouble with the air, trouble with the water now. People ain't treating one another like they ought to, honey. Give me just one more puff of that worry be gone. Come on, Steve. What you got, Woody? No, I don't wanna hear no preachers preaching, no more politicians bitching. All of them songs about love gone wrong got me wondering where my baby's gone. I can't suffer fools wasting my time. Don't give me no advice and rhyme, honey. Give me just one more puff of that worry be gone. Come on, Jake. Let's get sexy. No, don't give me no shit. Just give me a hit. I'm smoking all day and I can't get lit. Don't give me no guff. Just give me a puff, honey. You know how I love that stuff. Now give me just one more puff of that worry be gone. Yeah, give me just one more puff of that worry be gone.
Worry be gone.
I said, give me just one more puff of that worry be gone. Worry be gone. Thank you. That's a Guy Clark song about weed, and it's a pretty good one. Now, I think we did okay. I think we got there, and I see that it doesn't matter what I think. It matters what Judge Alex thinks. Let's see. Gary, spotlight. That's right. Now, I'm going to assume that that means we did pretty good. All right, good.
Judge Alex. In the Tuesday justice system.
We missed you, Casey.
I missed you too.
All right, let me tune up here. While I'm tuning up, let's get Hal Dottie back to the stage. Big Hal, where you at, brother? There he is. Give it up for Hal Dottie. Now, I was telling you earlier, we did a show pretty recently where the theme was drugs. So we did just do this song pretty recently, which means we should totally nail it. But that's never happened before, so let's try.
I've actually never heard it before, so I'm going in completely blind on this one.
Okay, good. All right, here we go.
When I woke up this morning, things were looking bad. Seems like total silence was the only friend I had. Bowl of oatmeal tried to stare me down and won. And it was 12 o'clock before I realized I was having no fun. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? I was just trying to have me some fun. Last time I checked my bankroll, it was getting thin. Sometimes it seems like the bottom is the only place I've been. I chased a rainbow down a one-way street, dead end. And all my friends turned out to be insurance salesmen. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I was just trying to have me some fun. Well, I sat down in my closet with all my overalls, trying to get away from all the ears inside my walls. I dreamed the police heard everything I thought. But then, well, I went to court and the judge's name was Alex. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I was just trying to have me some fun.
Let's do it again.
Everybody, see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I was just trying to have me some fun. Well done, hot dog bug. My sister's a nut.
How naughty, everybody!
Cheers.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good, man. I think we did it better this time than last time. But it doesn't matter what I think. What does Judge Alex think back there? Gary, spotlight. I can't see what it says at all. Hey!
Judge Alex.
That was a compliment, but she did rule against us at the same time just then, so.
Judge
Yeah,
Alex.
the law's a complicated place. Okay, I told you guys about my love for hacky sacks, which means that this next band played a big part of my of that era of my life, as I'm sure you guys can imagine. How many hacky sacks do you guys think I have on me right now? It's more than all of that, okay? We took this trip to Garden Grove. Smelled like glue dog inside the van. Oh yeah, this ain't no funky reggae party. $5 at the door. It gets so real sometime. The road my rhyme. I've got the microwave, got the VCR. I've got the deuce in the trunk of my car. All that I can see, I fill up my garage. 'Cause in my mind, music from Jamaica, all the love that I found. Pull over, there's a reason why my soul's unsound. It's you, it's that shit stuck under my shoe. It's that smell inside the van. It's my bed sheet covered with sand, sitting through a shitty band, getting dog shit on my hand, getting hassled by the man, waking up to an alarm, sticking needles in your arm, picking up trash on the freeway, feeling depressed every day, leaving without making a sound, in my dog up at the pound, living in a tweaker pad, getting yelled at by my dad, saying I'm happy when I'm not, finding roaches in the pot. Whoa, all these things I do, here waiting for you. Get weird, Woody. I feel like if you took your gummy at just the right time, that would have really been nice for you. Is anyone too high to be in public right now? Yes, maybe? It's gonna be okay. Boo! You're fine. It's okay. All right, I think we fucking crushed that. What'd you think, Judge Alex? Sublime. Oh, Lord. That was sublime. Okay, one more quick story. When I was a child, my buddy and I would go buy, well, what we would do is we would buy like one joint. That was all we could afford. And we would smoke that joint on the way to the J Mall. And we'd go to the FYE and we would buy a new Pink Floyd album, new to us, all the time. So all my best, very, very high behind the wheel of a car memories are Pink Floyd related. So I think we have to do some Pink Floyd. We're legally required. Us. And them. And after all, we're only ordinary men. Me. And you. God only knows it's not what we would choose to do. Holy cry from the rear and the front rank the general said, and the lines on the map move from side to side. Black and blue. And who knows which is which and who is who. Up and down. And in the air, without. And who'll deny it's what the fighting's all about? Out of the way, it's a busy day. I've got things on my mind. For want of the price of tea and a slice, the old man died. Is anyone super stoned? It's gonna be way cooler if you are. God, I hope so. All right, I feel like we fucking crushed that. Judge Alex, what'd you think?
You know when the movie switches to color and the Munchkins are dancing?
Judge Alex.
Hey, that's a good score. And that's a collective score of, what do we think, like 40? That's probably like 40 altogether. Give it up for Judge Alex one more time.
Judge Alex. And now, Tyler Lance Walker Gill will play a little guitar.
See what he did there? Well, guys, that's it. That's the show. So thanks for coming out tonight. I hope you liked that show. You're welcome. It didn't cost your ass a dime except for all the tips. You guys tipped well. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate you. Did anyone not tip? The tip jar's right here. I know who all tipped. I've got chips on you guys. I've got air tags on everyone. If you didn't tip tonight, I know you didn't. And I know that it's a school night, and I know you gotta go. So before you do, let me tell you one more time. Give it up for my wife. She's got that tambourine. How was your McDonald's earlier?
It was good. I ate it in the car.
Hell yeah. That's what pregnancy is all about. Hey, thanks a lot. Well, I really do appreciate that you came out to celebrate some shit you probably never heard before. Hey, thanks a lot. Well, I hope to see you next week, but I hope that you don't text me asking me, hey, are you doing the show next week? Yeah, we do it every week. You guys know that. It's a weekly show. Next week, we have the Lakewoods from Indianapolis, and we have Joseph Thomas, who is a local mentalist. I know, right? I'm intrigued. I think he's gonna dig into my brain or my Facebook history. I don't know how they do it, but we're gonna find out next week. Are you guys gonna come? Doesn't sound like it. Hey, thanks a lot. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks a lot. I got a broken heart, oh yeah, that's all I've got. Well, you made me cry, and I cried a lot. I lost your love.
was a great sax solo.
Fewer notes, man.